Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Otumba Adams Show. How are you guys doing today? How is life? How is business? How is work? And if you have gone for an Owambe, how is Owambe today? I hope you guys got your Pakruma and that today. Like, you just groove it. People like us, we might have stiff body. We don't really know how to dance very well. Anyway, on today's episode, we would be interviewing another entrepreneur. I told you guys at the beginning of this year that I'll be interviewing 50 to 60 entrepreneurs. And today, a lovely lady has once again come around to grace this occasion. She goes by the name Esther Adiyelogun. I'll be reading her bio right now before I bring her up on stage. She's actually waiting to join us, and she's smiling. I can see her on all smiles, shining her 32. But then, Sha, just hold on. Let me just quickly read her bio before I bring her up on stage. Okay, so just a second. All right, so Esther Adiyelogun is a graduate of Adeyemi Federal University of Education, Ondo State, with a degree in BSc Education in Mathematics. She's the CEO and founder of Extyperfections, a fashion accessories business she has successfully run for over 2 years. She's very good with her hands as she makes several items like gel detergent products, gift boxes, and other crafts that boosts her fashion accessory business. Alongside her business, she has a 4-year record as a financial analyst in loans and risk management. She gives loans to salary earners and business owners and maintains their account under a corporate firm she works with. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, and if you can give me the drum roll, let's make welcome Extyperfections. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, it's an honor having you. I'm happy to have you here on the show today. How is Lagos? I know you're based in Lagos. How is Lagos
Yeah.
today?
Lagos is fine, the normal bustling. I don't like using the word hustling, but Lagos is
Abi, Shay. All right, so let's me cut the chase and let's go right into the interview that we
all
have.
right.
The first question I have for you today, which I always ask everyone, I know I have read your bio, but please can you tell us more about who Esther Adiyelogun is and about XT Perfections?
Yes. Thank you so much. I'm delighted to be on your show. It's a privilege. Thank you so much. Yes,
You're
Esther
welcome.
Adiyelogun is a craft-minded person. I am someone that I'm always a go-to person, right from time, and it's part of the zeal that I have. So I sell fashion accessories, and I'm also a financial analyst. It's two different words, yet I'm able to merge them together. So in fashion accessories, ST Perfection, what we do is we sell accessories, we sell belts, sunglasses, things that enhance your beauty, that makes you looking more projected, like standing out. It stands you out. That is what accessory
Do you
does.
ha- do you
That
have
is
do you have
what
a fashion accessory for me? Maybe something that will make me look more
yes,
beautiful
it's very
at it
nice
wear.
eyewear, like my own. Just we just pop you up. So the next time people ask you, no, your face is looking different. So you just need like an
Shay.
eyewear. Yes, yes. So that's majorly briefly about me.
Okay, that's great. That's great. All right. So my next
Thank
question
you.
is this: what inspired you to do what you're currently doing? Right. I think I've known you for about almost 10 years now, thereabout. And
Yes.
I knew you to be a student as at the time I met you, and you studied mathematics. Now, from being a mathematician to becoming expert perfections, what was your inspiration? What led you to becoming an entrepreneur?
Yes. Okay, I've always been a fashion person from time. So
Okay.
it has always been with me. Like even when I was checking my pictures, I realized that I've always been a fashion person. So from school, I did not I had the business name Esty Perfection right from time. But I don't know the business to do with it. But I just have that name at one corner. That this name is the name from the spirit. Hallelujah. so
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord, somebody.
So I just have the name, but I know that I'm going to still do something with the name. So after
Okay.
school, I started. I got a job. I did not really look for a job. Like God's grace, I got a job. So And as I was working, someone just came to me and like brought some deals of perfume. So I started with perfumes at work.
Okay.
So
Okay.
my first customer base were my staff, like my colleagues were my first customer base. So when I started, and I have this zeal because I'm in sales and marketing. So I know how to canvas people to buy what I sell. So I already canvassed them to buy, and before you know it, I started with belts. And at the end of the day, I had to look like, okay, all these things I'm selling, what are they called? I have to now realize that, oh, it's actually a fashion accessory brand. So that is how it has been like that. When I now realize that this is what I really know, I realized that it's something that when I see someone using my products, like if your next interview now you are wearing my eyewear, I'll be so like happy, like yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's Esther products you get. So it's just
Yeah.
something that I like people looking good. I compliment people, like I like when people are looking good. I give you that valid compliment. Even when I see that there's something, I'll just let you know that, oh, I think you need to just adjust something. Like I'm always very sincere. So that is what really has me to come into fashion accessories. I hope
Okay.
I've
So
answered the
just
question well.
yes, you have. You really have. And I think I have 2 points that I was able to take out of that. Sorry, 3 points. The first one is like just like pick milk, it's in you. Like you've always had it in you from the very onset. And then another thing that like I realized that I am going to hold on to is you knew you were going to be Extyperfections even before Extyperfections came into existence. It goes to show
Yes.
the power of vision, seeing far.
Yes.
You may not really know
Yes.
how it's going to pan out, but you
Yes.
saw into the future and you decided
Exactly.
to hold on to that dream till it became a reality. Then the third point I got from what you said is that like you do not really have to start big. You started from your colleagues at work. So if you
Yes.
are out there and like you're probably like starting a business, you don't have to like look for one big contract. Start from people
Yes.
within your circle. Start
Exactly.
selling to them, and then from there you
Yes.
would grow. All right, great. So my next question is this: how do you manage both the business world and the corporate world? I know that like you own your own business and you're also working with a company. How do you merge
Yes.
the two together and then balance both up?
Wow. That is always a question that anybody that comes to me asks. Like, first, I told you I started from when I was working. So COVID came. And
Okay.
when COVID came, it was something that was very powerful. And at the end
Bye.
of the day, at the end of the day, everybody had to lean back because nobody's collecting loan at that time. So everybody's just trying to save their egg because we don't even know what is going to happen next.
True.
So at that time, we had to pause. They had to ask us to hold on from our staff. So they gave us maybe compulsory leave. Everybody go on leave till further notice, we're going to call you
Hmm.
back. So that was when I now had to. So what I had to fall back on was my business because I had the business. So I had to fall back to my business and I started growing my business. I realized that I need a working store after the lockdown was over. So I had a
Mm-hmm.
working store. So I already had that. So I can say that maybe COVID helped me to some extent because now we work hybrid. So we work remotely. So I have
Oh,
time. So
okay.
my remote. So instead of working from home, I work from my store. So I have. So I have. So that is really because I wouldn't have been able to cope with both full time. Really, I have to be honest because I'm always honest about it. I didn't to say perspire to inspire you guys. So
So
I have to
I
be.
guess I guess it's safe to say that like COVID came as a blessing in a way.
Yes, because if not, I would have to be working. I wouldn't have thought of working store at
Mm-hmm.
all
Mm-hmm.
because my room was my storeroom. So even at one point, when you come to my room, there's no space to pass because everywhere is full of goods and everything. But when we now add our compulsory leave, so I now realized that. And so sometimes, and our most of my work is online. Then when you are pressing
Mm-hmm.
your phone, like you look unserious. So people just barge in and they don't know that you are busy. So I realized I think I
True.
need a space to myself. So I think and my plan was not to have a well set store. Like I just like let me
Mm-hmm.
just have a table and a chair with all my stuffs in it. Then I can do my online. So when I got in there and people started walking in, I realized that no, I have to make this place beautiful for people to walk
Oh,
in. So I've been able to cope. So I have to employ aunts. You can't do it alone. So I have a secretary for my business. So when I'm needed
okay.
at the office, my secretary takes over with
Okay.
the business. So that is how
Okay.
I'm able to blend both.
That's great. All right. Now, moving on to the next question. What are the challenges you have faced so far since you started this business? And have you been able to overcome them? Briefly, what are the challenges you faced and have you been
Okay.
able to overcome them?
Yes, it's a lot of challenges because in fashion accessory, one of our major challenges is knowing the quality of products, how to source for products. It has been a
Okay.
major challenge, but how you be able to know is you have to buy the bad ones. You go bad, like maybe the fake accessory, like when you buy them then you compare. So over time I'm able to, if I see a pair of jewel, I know that this is real gold, I know that this is steel, I know this is zirconia, like I
Hmm.
over time. So over time there's always challenges in every business, but your mind, your art to master it, that okay, I am not. So some people at the beginning, they might buy some jewelry from me and say, oh, it went bad. Then I have to, of course, try to look at it that okay, let me see the ones with me. So that is that with products. Then the other challenges of having to master your online craft. You know that now digital marketing is so wide that you need to really, really master it.
True.
So at the
True.
beginning, it was like me, I can't do this one, no, like I'm done because
As
you
in,
start hearing things and you just have to learn. So at the beginning, it was challenging to edit my pictures. It was challenging to do a lot of things. But over time, I just realized that even when you are doing the selling, you need to find time to sit down and learn. So over time, I'm able to sit down to learn my product, to learn my craft, to also
hmm.
learn how to bring out my product to everyone. Thank
Wonderful. I
you.
think I think what I'm going to pick from what you just said is the ability to be able to learn. Like you are not
Yes,
just stiff. You're not just like holding yourself
exactly.
down. Like you have to
Exactly.
break out of your shell, out of the norm, out of the things that like you are used to, and then
Yes,
like enter
exactly.
into a new world, learn something new so
Exactly.
that your business can actually thrive. Wonderful. Okay, let me
Absolutely.
quickly go run off to the next question. Number four is sorry, number five rather is what
Okay.
are the top software or apps you use in running your business? What is the top software or apps you use in running your business?
Okay. Majorly, my major app that I cannot do without is WhatsApp. So
Number
I
one.
post, yes, it's my number one. So after
Mm-hmm.
WhatsApp is Instagram. So I have an
Hmm.
Instagram page where I run. Then other, so those are my two. Then Facebook, because Facebook is actually the largest. But sometimes we tend to ignore it for Instagram. So I use Facebook. I have a Facebook page. Those are my major social media platforms. Then other apps I use Canva to edit. I use it to edit my different for the e-flyers. Then
Okay.
InShots for videos. Use PhotoGrid. PhotoGrid does a lot. PhotoGrid can actually do memes for you. Then PhotoGrid can also, like if you have, because of our product, you might have silver and gold of a particular jewel. So you use
Mm-hmm.
PhotoGrid to put them side by side. You can also use PhotoGrid to show different types of design of a particular wristwatch that you have. So I use PhotoGrid to um majorly. Then there are other one. There is Greedy app for Instagram. If you want your like a word to spread into three of your, I would like the three of your grid, like the straight grid. Then use Greedy app, like GRIDY. So you use Greedy app for that, and
You
so
know that
on
like this
and
this is
so.
actually the first time I'm actually hearing about Greedy app. I've never heard about it before. The other ones like you spoke about, I think I've heard about them, but that Greedy app, like it sounds like someone that is greedy, like
No, no,
GREEDY.
no, no, no. That's why I have to spell it. Grid,
I
like
understand.
GRID.
Great,
Yeah.
great, great. Wonderful apps. And I know that like at least I know majority of the ones like you spoke about, and they do fantastic work for entrepreneurs. All right. So number six question. What is your most recommended book?
My most recommended
Book.
book. Okay.
Yes.
I'm not a book love reader like that, but
You have to
one that
change this
got
new year. You have to change.
I will change. I will change.
Mm-hmm.
So, my most recommended book for a business person and a woman is Smart Money Woman. So the book really changed my perspective of how you run your finances. It's actually a finances book. It's not even just for business people, it's for every woman, because we all deal with money. We all hold cash, whether you're a salary earner or a business person. But there's a way a woman thinks. So that's how what that book is measured about. So there's a way a woman thinks. A woman is always this fashion. You are always, there are some things that you do. I know I sell fashion accessories, but there are sometimes that you go to the extreme. You go unnecessarily. So you go for unnecessary spending. So sometimes there is a way you put your finances. You don't spend to your principal, your capital. You have to arrange your profit. So by the time you see that my profit is, let's assume it's 50 naira, my profit is 20 naira or 10 naira. So you manage yourself around your profit. So he also talked about debt management, how to come out of debt, a lot of things that is indebted in that book. That is, I recommend it for everyone, every lady, every woman.
Okay, The Smart Money Woman by Arese Ugo. I'm actually just Googling it right now.
Yes,
And
it's a
that is the book that Extyperfections is recommending. If you're a lady out there, and I think it's not just for the women out there alone, I think men also can actually gain from the book. So if you're out there and you can have access to the book, please grab a copy now. All right, moving on to the next question. I would love to ask you that where do you see yourself and your company in the next 5 years? 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
wow. 5 years from now, I see I have projections, because every business person has a projection of what you
Something
would love
huge.
to be. Yeah, something huge. So I see myself having a leather brand, because majorly I do wallets, belts, we import them. So I'm looking at
Okay.
making my own brand, making my own leather belts, original
Locally, I
leather
hope.
belts, having a
And support our
leather
brand,
brand.
support our local
Yeah.
brands. Hmm.
What did you
I
say?
say you would make them locally and support
Yes,
made in Nigeria
yes,
products.
yes, made in Nigeria. Made in Nigeria
Okay.
product. Yes, that's what I see. So I see my brand, ST Perfection, to be a one-stop fashion accessory empire. Such that when you come in, you don't go out. Everything you need in accessories, you get it here. Like anything, name it. When you come as at in 5 years time, when you come, it's going to be like, I'm looking like a mall, something very big, that
Hmm.
when you come in, it's just like when you get into, just like ShopRite, when you get into
Yeah.
ShopRite, you
Yeah.
hardly not get what you don't want there. You
True.
get everything you want for household. So that's what I'm looking like at for my business, to
All
have
right. Great.
everything in
Wonderful.
accessories in one place.
I believe it is achievable because the
Yeah.
Bible says, write a big vision and make it plain that they may
Yeah.
run and not fail. So I believe it will come to pass. And I hope that, like, in the next 5 years
Amen.
or less, we would see all these things come to pass. All right. So my next question is, who is an up and coming in your network that you think we should be keeping an eye on? Someone in your niche or probably outside your niche that is doing exceptionally well. Who would you like to shine the light on right now?
Wow, like there are a lot of people that I have, so I have to be careful. I have to be careful because I have a lot of hardworking women around me, like that they are very hardworking. But I have TR Samis. She does events decor. She inspires
Okay.
me so much. Like the
Okay.
way she does her work, like sometimes she does her work that you would even think she's working for that brand. Like when you see her, like you see her work, when your work is just too good that people are not wondering that no, it's have to be a very big company that owns this work that you are doing. So she
Hmm.
does a very excellent work, and I really appreciate what she does. And when I see her post and everything around,
Okay. You made mention of something I'm also going to pick out. You said excellence. Excellence.
yes,
Excellence would always make you to stand out in
yes,
whatever you do. So if you are there, you want to enter into the entrepreneurial world, excellence is key. Very, very key in business.
yeah.
All right. So the final question, where can
Okay.
people find you? Let us know all your social media handles. Let us know where we can
Okay.
find
Yes, first, where you can find me very fast is www.estperfections.com. That's our online store. Then my
Okay.
walk-in store is in Lagos, Ikotu. We are at 377 Abaronje Road, Apata
At the
Plaza,
moment, before
Suite.
you move to your permanent site.
Yeah, Suite 34. It's a plaza, so we are on Suite 34.
Okay.
Abaroja Road, Ikotu, Lagos. That is our walk-in store. Then we have our Instagram page at Esther Perfection, Facebook page at Esther Perfection, TikTok at Esther Perfection. Anywhere you just see Esther Perfection, click. It is me.
The
Yeah,
Otumba Adam
I'm
Show
behind
at
the scene.
Extyperfections.
I don't say that. So anywhere
V.
you see Esther Perfection, it is me. We are registered,
Okay.
so we own the name. We have the full
Great.
rights to the name,
Great.
So,
Great.
so
Great.
anywhere you
Great.
see
Great.
that name, I'm the one behind the scene.
Okay, so it's been an honor having you. Like, I enjoyed every moment. If we had
I
all
did
day
too.
to talk, I'm sure that like we would probably like spend the whole day chit chatting about a lot of things, a lot of things that happens in businesses and all that. But because we just have limited time, it's been an honor having you, Esther, on the show.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much for gracing this occasion. And to you all out there watching us, please make sure that like you follow Esther and then you patronize her products. And if you are watching from Facebook or YouTube right now, please like, subscribe, share with your loved ones. And you know what I always say, be the best version God has made you to be. From me to you and from Esther to you, have a great day and signing out. Thank you guys.